What's going on, guys? So I've basically got to try and follow up the millionaire there, Steve Martin. So bear with me. I'm definitely not at Steve's level yet, but I'm gonna get there, guys, and I'm gonna get there, and that ties into what I want to touch on tonight, and that's it all starts with making good choices. And what I really do want to touch on, especially tonight, is that we're definitely building the correct culture. And I want to really focus on community building and becoming a great leader. So I've just taken a look down at the attendees tonight, and listen, this is our leadership group, and these are the guys that are going to take OG all over the UK, and I'm excited. And I hope you guys are too. But listen, we need to become great leaders, and we need to embrace the shared vision, and you need to know where this team is going, okay? Not just yourself, but where your team is going. So be there for your team. Be a sponsor. Be a leader. Listen, I ask myself the question all the time, would I personally bring myself into the business? And that's the question you want to ask yourself is, would you sign yourself up to the business to get started? And I ask myself that every day. So are you a good sponsor? And if you think you could be a better sponsor, then do it. Listen, let's have a huge vision. And let's take this all over the UK, because I'm excited. And as a leader, you need to see what isn't there yet. And this is a vital key. Listen, Steve touched on it in the previous call, if you weren't on it. And listen, evidence is there. People are doing this. People are making good money. And people are building huge teams. And I want to be proud of where we're going and what we're going to create. And let's create some success stories. But we need to create an environment for people, listen, to possibly fail, but to learn and grow. Your team will be stronger and you will succeed quicker. And what I want to touch on tonight is how important getting people started correctly is. And specifically, the first 90 days, these are vital, okay? And you need to create a community that people can succeed in. And the number one job wants to be developing leadership. So you're not alone, okay? Do not serve people by doing the activities that they are afraid to do. Okay, this is not what we want to do. We want to build a culture of developing leadership. I hope this is making sense. So, and from that, it's looking who we spend his time with, yeah, and who we're spending his time with. We can't spend time with everybody to start with. We want to be putting his time into the people who do want to build it. Okay, accountability. Keep them positive. Keep them upbeat and ready to work. Let your team members know, listen, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. And be around people so they can learn from you and connect with you as well. The way you build a team is to go out and build a unified message. We need to understand that not everybody's going to go to the diamond level in this business. But I know from looking at the names on this call that some people are. Some people are going to go all the way. So let these people grow. Listen, we don't need to pressure the people, okay, to get into actions. The people that we see day in, day out, who are grinding and working and hustling, I say, those are the people that we want to run with and make sure we build the business with those. Create an environment that people want to be a part of, and this will be a natural progression, okay? And what I want to touch on today is being a master promoter. We want to promote absolutely everything that we can plug people into. And this starts with the Monday event, the Week Chief in Castleford. This is our main physical event that we get people to. This is every single Monday. You want to be making sure you invite personally people to this event, inviting your team personally to this event as well. We've got the webinar on Thursdays with myself and Dave Doyle. And we're starting to run these Sunday mentorship calls. So start plugging your team and getting your team excited, okay? Creating a buzz, creating an environment, because the most important thing you can do for business is begin to promote for events. And this will tie into the belief level and things like that. And what I want to move on to now is, I touched on it briefly on Thursday, and it ties into step 2, but it's the power base. And getting this moving, I really want to work on this power base concept. And everybody has an existing power base. These are people who we already know. So get a notepad out and start writing people down who come into your head when I'm talking about this. So friends, family, relatives, schoolmates, past employees, existing employees. Listen, it could even be your enemies, okay? Listen, get these on a list because everybody has a power base. And network marketing especially has a great way of utilizing and optimizing this power base because everybody has a power base. This ties into step 2 of our program, of what we're doing. But our success will depend on how effectively we can get into this power base. And this ties in again to the home events that I really want to build a culture on, okay? So get back to these home events. Get back to the home events and let's get excited. So start getting in touch with friends, family, relatives, past employees, and start taking a genuine interest in them. It doesn't have to be a sales pitch straight away. It doesn't have to be anything too forward or too formal like that. Just start getting in contact with people because people love to talk about themselves. And people will take, your power base will take an interest in what you are doing, okay? This is so key. So let's get a notepad out and let's start thinking of people who we know, okay? These people want our service. These people love coffee and tea, hot chocolate. Trust me, you need to have that mindset that they're going to want to sample what we're doing. And this is so key. This is so key. But we need to build that list. It doesn't have to be in the phone book or on Facebook. It needs to be written down. And I can't stress this enough. This ties in again to, we're starting to build a big group now. I checked the back office today, and people are joining at a fast rate. But we must make sure that we get these people started, okay? And as Steve touched on in the private training that he did, you need to be booking what we call a game plan meeting within 72 hours. And within 72 hours, they need to have the list created. And you need to start making these calls, okay? Making the calls, customers, potential business partners, but getting them over the line quick. And as sponsors and as leaders, we need to take charge of this. Do not put it always on your sponsors' back. We as a group can all do this. These activities are going to help us build and grow faster as a team. Because we have an opportunity here. We have an opportunity to be top earners. This is right at the very beginning in the UK. Right at the very beginning. The UK market is there, and it's there to take advantage of. So plug back into the power base, okay? Plug back into the power base, and we will keep building this forward. I don't want to take a lot of time tonight. I want this platform for people who want to step up, who want to start learning the skills to step up, and I want this to be every single Sunday, and I want people now in the chat box who are willing to start stepping up and moving forward and putting the name forward as a leader to bob the name in the chat box now. Because the more leaders we've got, the quicker we are going to grow as a group. The quicker we will grow as a group. So, I just want to read you a small segment that one of my mentors sent me yesterday. And it's a really strong message. So I'm going to read this to you guys now. And growing up, we're told to follow a system. We're sometimes brainwashed into being like everyone else. Listen, we're categorized by grades or jobs. And growing up, even if you were ever deviated or stepped out of line, you got punished, you got grounded, and all this sort of stuff. We're raised by news, media, and sometimes as family, and I can definitely relate to this, to not think too big and to not dream too big, or just go to school, get a good job, and all this stuff, okay? And there's more. There's definitely more. And it's pretty clear, listen, that most people are hurting. I've been fortunate enough with network marketing to travel the world. And listen, it's scary and it's sometimes sad how many people are struggling to even pay bills, feed the families, achieve desired results, and attain happiness. Not just money, but happiness. And all the knowledge we need to live an abundant life are written in books. And we want to be a culture of learning the skill set and reading. And everything that we need is written in books, not the books that you would probably read at school, okay? Most of these are available for free on YouTube. So, number one, I want you to understand you're capable of accomplishing anything in this business. Your GCSEs and all this, what's happened in the past does not matter. This does not control your future, and you should dream and set huge goals for life. What I do every single morning is I get up and I write my goals down every single morning. I write them down every single morning. I write them down every single night, and I write them down every time something goes wrong. So I highly recommend that you do that as well. So write your goals down every single morning. Write your goals down before you go to bed, and every time that something goes wrong, whenever you start doubting anything, write down those goals. Have a strong why. Number two, the system they preach is flawed. Listen, I'm 25 years old now. I went to university I went straight from high school to college to university, and I left formal education at 21 years old with a good degree. But listen, there was no job opportunities. Okay. If you want freedom, you must start your own business, period. Okay? Or inherit a lot of money. Listen, my family are not wealthy. So I cannot inherit any money. I've got to go out there and grind it out. Listen, I'm going to put myself around winners, players, movers, Steve Martin, Dave Doyle. These are the guys that are going to take us to where we want to be. So listen, I want you to read, watch, listen to some personal development so you can gain a competitive advantage in life. Okay? I'm big on, we've got Holton Bugs. We've got David Imonitie. These are people who have achieved the pinnacle in Organo Gold. The pinnacle of Organo Gold. Not only the top earners in Organo Gold, but in network marketing. Get your hands on some of their material. Other material we've got How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich. I'm big on Grant Cardone. He's teaching me the skills that I need, okay? So with that being said, chase your dreams and don't let anyone tell you that you cannot accomplish something. Virtually my entire world called me nuts when I said I was going to leave my job. Okay, this was 2 years ago. They said I was nuts. What did they say now? I always knew you could do it. Listen, I know what it feels like when most of your support system, friends, family come down on you, laugh at you, and everyone and their mother has some opinion on what you're doing. I also know that it's not only temporary. Hateful messages from many turn to everything wanting to be your friend. This will happen. The people that are digging you out now will join your business. The people that are digging you out now will join your business. Okay? Become a source of inspiration. You become the light. Listen, people are struggling. I keep saying it. End up traveling the world and having a blast. And we have an opportunity right at the very beginning to take this business all the way. So whatever kind of life you want, go live it. Listen, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. It's going to take hard work. Sometimes I work so hard. Listen, it's insane. I lose track of days, but I'm willing to grind it out with you guys. So what I want, I'm going to put a message out there. So anyone who wants to take this to another level and they want to make this happen, put a personal message on the group stating your intentions of what you're going to do, because you've got to make this happen. One day, you'll be on your deathbed. Do not look back and regret anything. Do not look back and think, I wish I would have taken this opportunity. Listen, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. I do not want to keep it going too long, but this is going to be a platform every single Sunday, and I want people to start really plugging into this. This is going to be a platform to nourish new leaders, get new leaders stepping up, moving forward, and just raising the bar. Believe, action, results. So let's make a big push for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Physical Monday meeting. I want everybody there in force with guests. Everybody there with the team. Make personal calls. Listen, guys, we've got to work hard. We've got to grind it out. Rack 'em.